EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina, we present live opening round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Aaron Wise is your leader. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to close the deal this week after a strong top 5 finish a week ago. This starting toward the right side.
First swing of the day. Doesn't find the fairway, but the first cut is absolutely fine.
Yeah, bunkers all around this first hole, and that will lead to an early test. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run.
It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking.
Oh, he nearly got away with his par from off the green. Still a great shot, Frank.
Yeah, he's surprised it didn't get to the hole. And to be honest, at first, I thought he hit it too hard, but it didn't even get there.
Round 1 here at Quail Hollow. We last saw this course during the President's Cup. The United States beating the feisty international team 17.5 to 12.5 for their 9th straight win in that competition. But Frank, let's talk about the golf course. What are players going to have to do?
Remark. But back to the golf course, because that's the question at hand. I really do love what's being done. Quail Hollow's evolved from, really what it was in the 60s. The golf course has sort of got this bigger landscape, bigger presentation. And really, it stretches every part of your game. You have to be long enough, that's for sure. You have to be bold enough. And especially, you have to finish your round, because the green mile gets anybody's attention.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Start of this golf course, Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots. T2 green, third is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straightaway par 4 with just one bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided. But then the second shot's played downhill, but it's right there in front of you.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. This from about 10 feet. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay at level par. First par 3 of the day here at Quail Hollow is not a long one. It's just 167 yards to fourth. But if you get too aggressive, and that's understandable given you have a short iron in your hands, you could end up in one of those 3 bunkers guarding the front of the green. So be careful, and club selection is important here. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, this one's all about a light touch in the hands. There's really not a lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at even par. Back to another par 4, the 5th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill, Rich. It should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put one bunker on the left side, as you can see, that is about 330 yards to get past it. And those 2 bunkers on the right. So what was a wide fairway has all of a sudden shrunk down to the position exactly where you want to hit it.
He's split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. Strap in, folks, because we have arrived at a par 3 that is all you can handle. 249 yards sixth, better than 230 yards to the front of the green with bunkers front and back. Good luck. Now a second to this par 3. He has a 12-footer here. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7th. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, and you have a good chance to get home in 2. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 1 over. Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help. But even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered, and that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green. It's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off.
That'll wind up the right side of the fairway. Nothing wrong with that. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, not too bad there. This will move to his right for birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. Got a little too much movement on that. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4 8th, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one.
Well, somehow, that ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Not that time. That's going to slip on by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 1 over score of 36 on this outward 9. We start the inward half with the longest hole at Quail Hollow, 592-yard par 5. Fairly straight. Avoid that fairway bunker on the left and let it rip. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot. Oh, so much for being a tough 2-putt. He calmly rolls that one in for eagle. Well done. The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front. What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money? Are you really going to take that seriously? That ball wasn't even going to land on the green, but it's finished up fine.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And I think you need to start this one just outside the hole to the right and let that ball work its way slowly down the hill.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain at 1 under par. It's another really pretty hole, and there's so many here at Quail Hollow. It's just so lush. Not a ton of trouble here on this par 4. You knock it in the fairway off the tee. Again, it's green light situation. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4. And this ball not going to stay on the green. It'll wind up on the fringe and a good distance from the hole as well.
Now a 7-footer.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. That is a good, sensible shot right there. Gives him a good look at birdie. A good opportunity lost there. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the par 4 14th. It's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards. But, Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
That is really well done. That took the contour of the fairway perfectly, and it will be an eagle look here at 14. Four feet now for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. We now come to the final par 5 of the day, the picturesque 577-yard 15th dogleg left with a second shot over water. This hole is not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect And a good result as well.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdie's at 14 and 15, and he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole, 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile, and it begins with the 506-yard par 4 16. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. This is an approach shot that will really test a player. Second to the 16th. Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at -3. So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost, and it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or 2 on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making 2. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Our day at beautiful Quail Hollow ends with a 494-yard par 4 18. Downhill tee shot is framed with a nasty bunker on the right and a stream on the left side. The uphill second shot can still land in the stream on the left, so delicacy is required. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
He's looking at 141 yards to the front, 154 to the hole. The pin is in the front right part of the green.
Just move it a little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Oh, boy, not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And this will be a 3 under 68 for the opening round. Nicely done. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich. Don't want to get too adrift come moving day.
So for Frank Nobile. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from picturesque Quail Hollow, live second-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. From about 8 feet. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Now to the second hole, the par 4. And Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left, and those enormous oak trees really become a problem with the tee shots. So no use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill.
Well, he's overcooked it. That is well left.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Second shot for him now at the second. Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. Yeah, good soft hands. That is nicely done. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he's going to stay 2 back. Arriving now at the 483-yard par 4 third. Avoid the fairway bunker in the landing zone on the right. And birdie is a possibility. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship, this fourth hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area overhead where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
Second shot now here at the par 3. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Here's another really good par 4. 449-yard fifth. And what's crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area right at the dogleg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie. And that's going to be just fine out in the right center part of this fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
150 yards to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain at 4 under. This par 3 has it all. It is a brute, 249 yards the 6th. And really simply, you have to strike your golf ball here. If you don't, you pay a price.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Got it there, but not quite on target. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 6th, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. No issues here. That is into the fairway. All right, that's a good shot from there. Home and 2 on the par 5. Landed it on the green. Wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. And an outside chance at making an eagle here. Five feet now for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he'll get it to 1 under now for the day, 4 under overall.
Short par 4-8. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan, I love seeing guys go for it on a short par 4. Try to get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love it.
Side. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. From a drivable par 4 to a long par 4. We finish the outward 9 with a 505-yard ninth. Avoid the fairway bunker on the right, and you'll have a good look at a green flanked by 2 bunkers.
Well, that is straighter than straight.
But this will require a good strike of the golf ball. It's a pretty long shot into this par 4 ninth. Good clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Now this nota for birdie.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much break in it.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. The 11th hole is 592 yards. It's obviously a par 5, and it is the longest hole here at Quail Hollow. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Nope, hold it. Yeah, that's a bad miss from there. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 5 under. Next up, the 462-yard par 4 11th. Slight dog leg to the left. Carry the corner to avoid the bunker at the elbow. And he'll have a great look at the green. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par. Oh, kind of bladed that one. Got it out, but it is now in the rough. Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or mess with the trees is because this green is built up and has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
Looking at 111 yards to the front, 118 to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green. Just a sand wedge. This is started left, gonna miss left.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and a chance at birdie is yours. Okay, safely aboard. Nope. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Here's another chance to be a hero. It's a par 4, and it's just under 350 yards. Give it some thought. You're feeling limber. You're launching them a long ways. Have at this par 4. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Got to be careful of this ball checking up too soon, as he'll try to get this just right. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Let's say he should have made that. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. 15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards, and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You could say that on any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play. Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
That's good technique, and that is right around 5 feet. Not too bad. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll move to 4 under. Here it is, folks, the Green Mile, one of the most daunting finishing stretches in the game. It begins with a 506-yard par 4 16th, a dogleg to the right, demanding a draw on the second shot to take on the water. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch.
Well, that breeze is coming pretty hard from the right. Did a great job of controlling the shot against it. That ball was sitting up beautifully on the fairway too, and the strike was just delightful, but a little too much spin, but still inside 10 feet.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect striking range for the weekend. Next up is Quail Hollow's signature hole, the 190-yard par 3 17th. Tee shot playing almost entirely over water to a peninsula green. The bunker on the right collects many bailout tee shots, inviting disaster with a poorly executed explosion shot. A tester, to say the least. Nope, no land over there. And the Green Mile claims another victim. That's into the lake at 17. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his 3rd at the par 3. Just about 5-6 feet. You hate to have to grind for double bogey, but Frank, he better grind.
Yeah, I started the hole off poorly and real struggle here to finish.
Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And that won't help the cause one bit. There aren't many golf courses that are both menacing and beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18th. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, though, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, live third-round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. The Stanford man, Maverick McNeely, is our leader. He's at 9 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer hoping to make a move here, 6 shots off the pace.
This is a 9.
Oh, yeah, I gotta hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. You really like a golf course that challenges you in so many different ways. And here's a good example at Quail Hollow. That first hole, well, it was a dogleg to the right. The second, it's a dogleg left. So it is asking you to move the ball in both directions, and we know you're up to it.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
152 yards left for him, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
The ball is always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. That finished off for par. He with the second, and he'll stay at 2 under.
Start of this golf course, Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots. T2 green, third is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straightaway par 4 with just 1 bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided. But then the second shot's played downhill, but it's right there in front of you.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Here now at our first par 3 at Quail Hollow, the 167-yard fourth. Cover the 3 bunkers guarding the front. Hold that green, and you'll be putting for birdie. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay at -3. Next on tap, another challenging par 4. This one, the 449-yard fifth. Split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area at the dogleg to the right.
and you should have a good angle to this green. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of roll out, and that is a good shot. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
The number is 129, all the way to the flagstick. And that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Got that up too high, and it didn't want to come back. Okay, that one brushed in for a bogey here at the fifth, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Now to the longest par 3 of the golf course. It is the 6th, 249 yards. It does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky, and it can easily come up short.
Now a second to this par 3. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7th. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side, presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, and you have a good chance to get home in 2. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
This from about 10 feet. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. We come now to the drivable par 4 8th, measuring 346 yards. Fairway sloping left to right as you approach the green. So, a nice fade is the shot required.
Nobody's happy after that shot. Oh, I mean, that was one up from disastrous, really.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the ninth, better than 500 yards, and it is a par 4. Is this one of the hardest holes on the course, Frank?
It certainly is. It's a great way to finish this front nine. Dogleg left, and they put the bunker right where you want to aim it, down that right side. So now you've got to go a little closer to the trees. But don't go left. Please don't go left.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the ninth. And that's going to be a 1-over score of 36 on this outward 9. We start the inward half with the longest hole at Quail Hollow, 592-yard par 5. Fairly straight. Avoid that fairway bunker on the left and let it rip. All right, in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Cleans that up in the hole. This par 4 11th at 462 yards with a slight dogleg to the left is all about positioning, and with one good tee shot, you carry the corner and avoid that bunker right at the elbow. You're going to be able to attack and maybe walk off with a birdie 3.
What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
This from 7 feet. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 4 under. We arrive here at the 456-yard 12th. Another beautiful par 4 here at Quail Hollow. There are plenty. No real trouble to speak of. If you find the fairway off the tee, you'll have a good angle at this green. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
He's in a good spot, 126 yards left to the flag. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, yes.
plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move now to 5 under par. Par 3, 13th hole, 208 yards, and this begins a series of holes that will test even our best players.
And the fast green on top of it. You know, Quail Hollow, Rich, as we know, is some of the quickest greens on the PGA Tour. Anything above the hole on this green is going to be very, very fast. Also, the right side of this green, if you look carefully, if you try and hit your iron shot of the right side, it has a tendency to kick further right, and more than often, it actually rolls off the green.
Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. And that is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Nah, might have stared at that one too long. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. And now it's on to the 14th, another drivable par 4. This one measuring under 350 yards. Water all along the left side of the fairway, and a long, slender green awaits. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Oh my, that singes the right edge, but doesn't go down. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. It doglegs to the left. And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Okay, not too bad there. This now 7 feet for his birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he'll get it to 1 under now for the day, 4 under overall. Now to the 16th hole. It is a better than 500-yard par 4, and it begins what they call the Green Mile. It is as tough a finishing stretch as you will find anywhere in golf.
And it's also beautiful to the eye when you stand on that 16th tee. It does play downhill nearly 10 yards. So that bunker on the right side is 320. Take away the 10, so it's about 310 to carry. If you can take that line, you will choose so much off this hole. And then the second shot also is a little down breeze, and it has like an infinity edge. You can't see the back of this green. What a great way to start the Green Mile.
Oh, you like to see that, folks, working that spin a bit. Now on the dance floor, looking for a birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. As if 16 wasn't hard enough, now you take a look at this 190-yard par 3 17th, almost entirely over water to that green. Take a deep breath, refocus, and hit a shot.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Our day at beautiful Quail Hollow ends with the 494-yard par 4 18. Downhill tee shot is framed with a nasty bunker on the right and a stream on the left side. The uphill second shot can still land in the stream on the left, so delicacy is required. Oh, this is going to be a real headache over here. That is left of the creek. I can't imagine trying to get this ball to the green.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured golfer. High expectations. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He sits at 10 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, far back to start this final round, 8 shots off the pace. Oh, that hit the flagstick. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay right where he is. Now to the second hole, the par 4, and Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left, and those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. No use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill. There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Nope. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, from the tee, you can see plainly what you need to do, or in this case, not do. You don't want to hit it in that fairway bunker in the landing zone here at this 483-yard hole. It is the par 4 third. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
That's a bit offline, and it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. First par 3 of the day here at Quail Hollow is not a long one. It's just 167 yards, the fourth. But if you get too aggressive, and that's understandable given you have a short iron in your hands, you could end up in one of those 3 bunkers guarding the front of the green. So be careful, and club selection is important here. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one measures out to 15 feet. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Back to another par 4, the fifth. Frank, what's the challenge here?
It's a dogleg right that goes back up the hill, Rich. It should have been a wide fairway, but what Fazio did that was, I think, very, very clever. He put one bunker on the left side.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
Looking at 101 yards to the front, 116 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location. Sand wedge takes flight, and I don't think it's going to carry.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
that one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Strap in, folks, because we have arrived at a par 3 that is all you can handle. 249 yards sixth, better than 230 yards to the front of the green with bunkers front and back. Good luck. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 sixth, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he gets it to 1 under for his round, 3 under for the week. Short par 4 8. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan, I love seeing guys go for it on a short par 4. Try to get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love the moxie, though. I mean, the fact that people want to try and do this, that's what this game's all about. Give it a go. Laying up gets you nothing. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And that puts him at 2 under for his round, 4 under for the tournament. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4 8, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. The 11th hole is 592 yards. It's obviously a par 5, and it is the longest hole here at Quail Hollow. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. A great opportunity here for birdie. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back 9. And he will definitely not say no to that. The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball's going to wind up a foot or 2 off the green. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll stay at 5 under. It's another really pretty hole, and there's so many here at Quail Hollow. It's just so lush. Not a ton of trouble here on this par 4. You're not getting the fairway off the tee. Again, it's a green light situation.
Well, there's no doubt that ball deflected off the tree. Could have gone anywhere. So really, when you think about it, that first cut is fine.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole.
Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green.
Now a delicate little chip here for his second.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Now to the par 4 14th. It's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards. But, Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down of just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Boy, you don't get eagle putts from that distance every day, but that one never got on line.
Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he's trying to work back into it. 4 back with 4 to go. We now come to the final par 5 of the day, the picturesque 577-yard 15th dogleg left with a second shot over water. This hole is not for the faint of heart. This is turning a little to his left. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Okay, pretty good shot right there. Didn't quite release all the way out after landing in the fairway, but still, chance for an up and down birdie at this par 5. Birdie putt now moving to his right. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And that will leave him with a puncher's chance at this. 3 back with 3 to go. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole. 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile. And it begins with the 506-yard par 4 16.
That is just a beautiful shot.
He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
Perhaps a little too ambitious on that approach shot, trying to get it to spin that much from behind the flag. Still, outside chance for birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost, and it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or two on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making two. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
From about 8 feet. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay at 7 under. There aren't many golf courses that are both menacing and beautiful. Quail Hollow certainly is in that category, and this is a great example. The finishing hole, 494 yards, the 18th. It's a downhill tee shot. It is framed by that nasty bunker on the right. The real trouble, though, and we've seen this with tournaments through the years that have come down to the wire, is that stream on the left. If you hook it a little bit too far, you're wet. Then there's that uphill second shot, and the stream is still in play. There's a lot going on here on this finishing hole.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that means this will be a final round, 65. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
Till next time.